The stove that only smiled? Deep in the valley, where the sun rose late, lived a kind boy named Silas, his mom Willow, and his dad Gideon. They were poor in money but rich in love, and they worked hard every day for their daily bread. Gideon worked in the fields from dawn till dusk, while Silas and Willow gathered firewood. It was tiring work, and their little old stove often refused to heat up, leaving their meals cold. One day, walking home with a heavy bundle of sticks, Silas and Willow saw an old woman, Ember, who had stumbled on the path. They dropped their sticks and quickly helped her stand and gather her scattered belongings. To thank them for their kindness, Ember gifted them an old iron stove. "This is no ordinary stove," she whispered. "It burns only for kind hearts. It will always give you warmth and perfect food." The next morning, when Willow made their breakfast porridge, the stove glowed bright orange. The porridge was the most delicious they had ever tasted. Their neighbor, Vernon, watched from his window, his face pinched with envy. Vernon did not like to work. He spent his days watching the family next door. "Why should they have perfect porridge and warm bread?" he grumbled. "That stove should be mine. I deserve it." That very night, while the family slept, Vernon crept over to their cottage. He didn't notice the small, silvery magic that shimmered around the little stove. Vernon quickly loaded it onto his rickety cart and sneaked away. In the morning, Silas cried out, "The stove is gone!" Willow hugged him close. Gideon was sad, but he said, "We have our hands and our love. We will still work hard, just as before." Meanwhile, Vernon tried to cook a giant pie on the magical stove. He put in the wood, but the stove just rattled and puffed out smoke that smelled like burnt toast and old socks. The pie turned bright green. Suddenly, the little stove gave one mighty whoosh. It shook itself right off Vernon's table and rolled all the way back to Silas's cottage. Vernon was covered in green pie and learnt that magic only serves a kind heart.